round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Panthers and the Saints, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Superdome here in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for a long period.
Wolfman Lewis, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. Here we are, another episode of the Kelvin and Rich Superstar Mode right here on Madden 24. If you missed any of the other episodes, available on the channel on the playlist. It is time for the divisional round against the Panthers.
And you'd have to imagine his head coach would sign up for that right now.
Out to his left. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
Well, that turned out better than most of the passes he could have thrown on that snap. The coverage downfield was excellent, but the containment close to home left him a backdoor escape, and they paid dearly for not locking up.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Rich.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Rich forced out to his left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Well, one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers.
There's Cohen.
How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. They'll run it for the first time.
And Kamara is stifled.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Olave over the middle.
Touchdown, Olave.
Chris Olave, 30 yards. And the Saints are on the board first here in this division round matchup. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Rich. And he completes it to Kelvin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Off the play fake. Rich. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave.
So Olave does it here. Another first down.
24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just
Incomplete. He batted it away.
About him. I think we saw that this week.
Did Hodges.
Him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that.
Here we go.
We saw when different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
And he can't find a receiver.
So Kelvin is sacked there.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
George Kittle.
Almost gets to the 10. And the offense ended on the first drive. Not much has changed.
And that'll win the first quarter. All tied up at 7.
They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
On 1st and 10, Rich.
Touchdown. Olave.
Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until the defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got 2 touchdown passes on his first 2 drives, and he'll try again here on drive 3. Throwing to start the drive. Rich.
Incomplete intended for Kamara on the out.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On 2nd down, Kamara fights off the defender.
Kamara's going up the sidelines, folks. Look at that. What a catch and a run for Alvin Kamara. Or what a run for Alvin Kamara after the...
Defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to...
There's a pass to Kittle.
He's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that,
Another touchdown, George Kittle.
Touchdown, Saints. George Kittle, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going.
And the Saints allow another touchdown for the Carolina Panthers. The defense gave up that one. So it's 21-14. Saints still up by 7. The Bucco 3 left to play in the first half.
Throwing to start the drive. Rich dancing to his left. He'll be dropped after a gain of about
3 rushes, 27 yards for Kelvin. You see it over there on the top, towards the top right there. 8 completions, $156, 3 touchdowns.
And now the clock will stop as
Not quite sure what was going on there.
3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Rich.
Olave.
Over the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to speed things up here. The final shot before break. Rich pushing through the contact. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us.
So 21-14, Saints up at the half. And here we go.
Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They have played so so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right? You would.
Another pass to Kittle.
It's a foot race, and he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Well, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle.
George Kittle, another shot.
Inside the 25. 34 yards the game that time, another 1st down. Kamara up the middle.
Kamara, look at that. Got some yards out of it. 3.
1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Touchdown, George Kittle again.
It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints are able to widen their advantage.
And that's a drive that
When the Saints go marching in, folks,
they accomplish exactly
I want to be in that number.
take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He has been on his A game. We're in the 3rd quarter. He's already in search of touchdown pass number 5.
He's played so well that it's hard for me to take my eyes off of him, even when he's not on the field. I keep finding my eyes finding him on the bench in between series, wondering what he's going to do next.
Touchdown, Cohen.
Touchdown, Saints.
Or make it George Pickens.
Pickens, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense.
So there you have it. Another touchdown for the Carolina Panthers.
He does right now, just a slew of touchdown passes. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Holding offense.
So George Kittle gets caught for the holding call.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Off play action. Rich. The pass caught by Olave. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara.
Alvin Kamara running with stride there.
Down to the 42-yard line. 54 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to throw. Rich. Complete to Olave on the out route. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover.
Hands it off to Calvin Kamara. Kamara got stuck and could not move.
Nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The Saints on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5.
And Kelvin just...
Strong. They get there and take him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
All right, so there you have it, folks. Kelvin taken down, if you will.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And now first downs are key. They want to keep that clock moving, up by 2 scores as they try to cement their place in the conference championship round in 1 week's time. That is caught by Cohen. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be
Then here we go.
in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun.
And Kelvin takes off. 4 rushes, 47 yards for Kelvin.
That was good. I agree. They get to the bad ones and really
2-minute warning.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as
Here we go.
Set. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go now.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he's
Not there.
Down to the 2-yard line. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Kamara.
Touchdown.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Kelvin Kamara taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They have all but booked their ticket to the NFC Championship game next weekend.
The buck 33 left, and the Panthers with only 2 timeouts. They give it to Kamara.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
And a hard
What a run by Alvin Kamara.
It's running down to the 17. 76 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. He pushes through a would-be tackler to get about 3 yards.
So almost there for Kamara.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Well, the Saints going to walk out here with the W.
They run it again with Kamara. And a nice job to break free of one tackle.
And that is going to be it. The Saints are going to head to the NFC Championship game.
And they're moving on to the conference championship. How about this?
What a tremendous feeling to get to the game that can get you to the Super Bowl. A fantastic season.
16 completions, 353 yards, and 5 touchdowns, and 65 yards rushing for Kelvin. So there you have it, folks. What a game for the Saints. But who are the Saints playing? That's the question. Who are the Saints playing in the conference championship? It's going to be against the Eagles in the conference championship. And over there on the other side, it's going to be the Ravens and the Steelers. It's going to be a good one, folks. If you're new, scratch the claw mark to the bottom right corner of your screen. Stiffen button to the bell icon. Become part of the vacation squad. Do not forget to put a like to the video. It's much appreciated. Always stay hungry, hungry like the wolf. Ooh, ah.